You know what's powerful? The pause. And in this video, I'm going to share exactly when you should pause in a presentation to have the maximum impact. My name's Kyle Murtagh. I'm a public speaking champion, and on this channel, I help you speak with more confidence. So do subscribe if this is a skill you want to get better at. Now, there are 5 places you should pause in a presentation. And the first one is before you answer a question. To give you an example, check out this clip of Steve Jobs.
A few more and yeah.
What's the most important thing that you personally learned at Apple that you're doing it next?
Good question. I'm not sure I learned this when I was at Apple, but I learned it based on the data when I was at Apple.
That pause was 18 seconds long. Yet he didn't seem nervous, he didn't seem lost, he seemed like he was thinking. And that silence created anticipation for what his answer would be. So anytime you're asked a question and you don't immediately know the answer, take a pause. It'll come to you and it will make your response even more impactful. The second place you should pause is at the start of a presentation. Check this clip out of the 2014 World Champion of Public Speaking, Dhananjaya Hettiarachchi.
You and I are not very different from this flower. Just like this flower is unique, you are unique.
Did you notice how that silence created anticipation for his first words? He had the entire room's attention without saying anything. And you can do the same if you pause for at least a few seconds at the very beginning of your presentation. Third place, when asking a rhetorical question. Now here's a clip of me delivering a presentation, and notice how I pause after asking a rhetorical question.
When you were growing up, who was your favorite person? For me, it was my grandmother. I called her Gran. And it would take Mum and I 3 hours in the car just to get to Gran's front door.
So the power of doing this is you give the audience a chance to think about their answer to your question. They begin to relate what you're talking about to their own lives, which makes them feel more emotional, makes them feel more connected to you, makes them feel more inspired by you. So anytime you're asking a rhetorical question, pause after. Fourth place, when you're making a key point. Pausing before and after your key point almost put those words in bold. So let's say my key point is to pause in your presentation. If I just say, it's really powerful when you pause in a presentation because it makes the audience more connected to you. Notice how my key message, pause in a presentation, is completely lost there. But if I say, it's really impactful when you pause in a presentation, because it gives the audience a chance to connect with you. Did you see how my key message now sprung up and stood out in the sentence? That's because I put a pause before and after my key message. The fifth and final place to pause is when you are speaking about something emotional. If I said to you last year I was going through a really hard time, I lost my job, I lost my direction, I lost a sense of purpose in my life. it's not that impactful because I haven't given you time to feel those emotions. But if I say to you, last year, I was going through a really tough time. I lost my job. I lost my sense of direction. I lost my purpose in life. Notice how you felt that a lot more. And it's because I gave you a chance to feel it with the silence I left between the words. So as you can see, pausing is powerful, but so is how you articulate your points. And if you're someone who struggles to get your point across in a few succinct words, check out this video where I share the 3 biggest reasons people struggle to articulate themselves. See you in the next video.